Okay, Miki, I just want you to know this. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to use this. I mean, you probably need something very thin, like about like that, maybe about an inch worth, like in thickness. This is too big in thickness. So what I'm going to ask is that you find something about one inch or so, and that's 2 inches or 1.5 actually. I'm not sure, but that's too big. So see what you do. It has to be about that thick, about that thick, and about that wide. So that way you can make the blade perfectly. And when you do that, you take a long, like, piece of something that's totally straight and totally flat, lay it on there for the pole area, and you take of course this has to be brand new wood, so you'd have to either take a pencil or a marker and run it down to mark it right there. You could probably make this with just a simple, like, table saw. Pretty simple enough. And of course, this is what I do if you had a bandsaw, saw. So go at that slant right there, from there to about there, and then take the bandsaw and go right here from there. So once you do that from there to there, just take one of those sanding type of belts, and then just run across until you get the right shape of curve. Of course, I had to do it without all of this. I had to carve it and then hold on to some part of it and break that part off without damaging it. It took a lot of effort. I had to make sure there were slits right here and here, and I broke this part off piece by piece, and then just until it was right, and then I whittled it down. And once you do that, you're gonna have to use the belt sander to kind of make it kind of oval shaped for your hand, like a regular sword. So, and that's about it, you know. All you gotta do is watch this video, Miki, and that's all you gotta do. You're very, you told me before, you're very skilled with this kind of thing, so go for it, pal. And they probably won't let you do it at school, so I'm not sure. You might have to ask. You might have to ask them, but if they don't allow it, then you'll have to buy them, you know. I'm not sure what the rules are actually in Britain, so just be responsible, but you gotta make it about your height. That's all you gotta do. About whatever height you are, you make sure it's about as tall as you are. Of course, blade and all, with the blade attached to it. That way, but all of this would that way be one piece. That's how I would do it. So just remember to use a marker, okay, like a chisel tip marker, the one with the heavy ink in it, heavy black ink. So I'm gonna have to go. That's about all I can tell you. I didn't really have the right requirements, so that's all I had to do. Maybe I'll and then then all you have to do once it's done is send an image of a video to YouTube, and I'll look at it, and then I'll tell you what kind of stuff you need to add to it. That's all. Just the finished product, which is wood, you know, just the wood itself. There you go. The rest you can probably get and do at home quite easily for a low price, if they allow you to make this at your school, which I'm not sure they will, and I'm not sure they won't. Yeah, countries are different, or everywhere, you know. Every country has different rules, so just do what you can. That's all I ask. Well, by Callum, okay?